to discover how much revenue a technician could make. And if one technician can't service the job, then how many technicians are needed to be able to service a job? And then how many of those jobs could that group of technicians tackle in a period of time or in a year? Because the whole point is I wanted to discover how much revenue one team, that whether that's 1, 2, or 3 technicians, in my case, I run a team of 3 for restoration jobs, what they could produce. So if you look at the bottom, that's what you're looking at there is the field technicians. 3 technicians total make a team. Each one of them get a $700 weekly salary, and then they get 3% of the gross revenue on that invoice. So if we invoice for $10,000, they're going to get 3% of that $10,000 each. So that's making up a total of 9% of that job that I just gave away to my labor. Plus they're getting their $700 weekly salary. So I kind of mapped that out. A benchmark minimum is about 1 million. A team should be able to produce that are trained and educated, and then they should be able to make upwards to 2 million. And the way that I'm able to have one team make up towards 2 million is if I can increase my job invoices, my average job ticket. And in our case, we move towards the commercial space because we have larger square footage, less travel time in between jobs, more equipment is being set out. And with water damage, our equipment is what's producing the majority of the income on that job. So the labor is the first 24 to 48 hours, and then it's just a couple of hours in checking the environment and moisture. So after I've got that established, you guys can follow the same model though. What can your technician in the field produce? What's the benchmark minimum, and what's the upper portion of revenue they can produce? That's what you need to discover. And if you're feeling limited in what they can produce, then you need to start looking at what might be able to increase your average job ticket. So